How did an empire that spanned 3 continents, housed countless cultures, and lasted for over 600 years actually manage to keep it all together? It's a question that has baffled historians. But a huge part of the Ottoman secret formula was something remarkably ahead of its time. Now picture this, it's the 15th century, you're in Istanbul. You might be a Christian, you might be a Jew, you might be a Muslim. In most of Europe at this time, that could be a death sentence. But in the Ottoman Empire, it was just Tuesday. Their secret weapon was a policy of relative religious tolerance, institutionalized through something called the millet system. The word millet literally means nation or community, and that's exactly what it was. The Ottomans didn't force everyone to convert to Islam. Instead, they organized their non-Muslim subjects into these self-governing religious communities. So you had the Greek Orthodox millet, the Armenian millet, the Jewish millet, and so on. Each millet was led by its own religious leader, a patriarch or a chief rabbi, who reported directly to the Sultan. What did this mean for the average person? It meant your community handled its own affairs. We're talking marriages, divorces, inheritance, education, even some legal disputes. You followed your own religious laws, spoke your own language, and ran your own schools and hospitals. Think about how radical that was. The Sultan was basically saying, look, pay your taxes, be loyal to the empire, and we'll leave you alone to live your life according to your own faith and customs. This wasn't about some modern ideal of multiculturalism. It was incredibly pragmatic. Trying to force millions of diverse people to conform would have been a recipe for constant rebellion. The millet system was a pressure release valve. It gave people a sense of autonomy and protected their cultural identity, which in turn made them more willing to be part of the larger Ottoman project. Now I'm curious, have you ever heard of the millet system before? Let me know in the comments. Of course, it wasn't a perfect utopia. Non-Muslims, known as dhimmi, had to pay a special tax called the jizya, and they were considered second-class citizens in many respects. There were restrictions on building new places of worship, and they couldn't hold the highest positions of power in the military or government. But, and this is a big but, for centuries this system provided a level of stability and coexistence that was almost unheard of. It allowed diverse communities to thrive and contribute to the empire's wealth and culture. From Jewish physicians to Armenian architects to Greek merchants, their skills were vital. So when we ask how the Ottoman Empire lasted for 6 centuries, it wasn't just about military might. It was about this clever and frankly genius political arrangement that balanced central control with local freedom. It was a formula for managing diversity that, for a very long time, simply worked.